We got one. There's a bird right there. Just moving around doing his thing. You see it? Is that a robin? There's another one on the ground. Where'd he go? Should be right, maybe a little bit to the left. Oh, there he is. Just the two of them kind of chilling out. Yeah, I think they're friends. A little chilly today. It rates at 6. I want it to be at like 4. There we go. It's not a bird, it's a spoon. I don't know what zoom we're currently at. Oh, there's the wide angle lens. Not that we really need to be wide angle. Now we're gonna go for a walk. I don't really know how long this loop is, and I also don't know if my internet's gonna hang out the entire time. We are less in the woods now. We were super in the woods last time. I mean, we were like in it, dude. Still the gimbal from the other day. I did some rebalancing. I took off the case. I just realized I might have lost a thing that was in it. Uh-oh. Oh well. Hope everyone's doing okay. Doing some fishing. Fishing's a lot of fun. I'm not sure how good content it would be until a fish shows up. Then I guess it would be okay. We officially bird watching? Well, if I think I can find a bird, I will show you the bird. I'm messing around with these different settings. There we go. This is the one that I want. This should be the most, almost like a steady cam level of, oh hey, a lake. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you any birds in bushes or any birds in my hand. I didn't bring any food. Stand to overheat. I don't think it's going to overheat. I really hope it doesn't. No, maybe I will start carrying peanuts though. Peanuts and sunflower seeds. I've got the tripod mounted on this right now. I'm going to take it off. I don't need it right now. Just a little extra weight. It's not necessary. Make sure they are unsalted. Understandable. Yeah, it's a nice little lake. I don't know if there's any waterfalls. The place we were at before had another waterfall, but couldn't do it, dude. Too far in the woods. little bit of climbing. Nothing too bad. I think the map said that was technically a lake, although I would call it a pond. It is not very large. Well, we're streaming at 6 megabits a second. I don't really like that, but I'm sure the quality is amazing. I mean, I enjoy walking. I'm normally pretty okay at it. Ever since I started taking a class, can only do so much. We definitely got out of shape. What are you going to do? I don't think our data would last 12 hours. We might have exactly enough data for 12 hours. In fact, speaking of data for 12 hours, are we at our normal rate now? Okay, yeah, we're doing fine now. Okay. We're going at 2 megabits a second. Nope. I can't tell what the average bit rate is. I might have to show you the guy holding his head real quick. I'm going to do that. I'm going to push the stop button and start button real quick. I just can't tell. Well, when I stand still, it goes down to 1. And then when I'm walking, it goes up to 10. But maybe it's like, oh, on average, I'll target 4. Can I wave to you? Welcome. Man walks a loony like a loony. What makes my walking like a Looney Tune character? Can I hug you? I guess that's about the best I can do. Okay, hold on. You're gonna see a guy holding his head real quick. We started the stream with a bird. I want to make sure my bit rate isn't going at 6. I want it to be at like 1 or 2. So hold on. Okay, that seems better. No, that seems worse. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think am I that bouncy? You can barely see any bounces at the gimbal. Blurry. What do you mean blurry? Is the camera blurry? We just started this stream. Will there be soft tacos? No, I don't think so. There's not really a lot of good dining options this time around like there were last time. No new gimbal. I just, you know, the issue is I didn't really have the phone balanced last time. And so the gimbal was working both to keep the phone centered as I was wildly flailing, and then also compensate for a phone that was not balanced. And then, what else? I had a case on it, which I took off. Balanced phone. You have to balance it in the gimbal. Think of it like if you were to try and put something in like a gyroscopic contraption, and you just had it all like off balanced, you know, it would be a lot of work to keep it centered. Screen looks clear to me on my end, so I'm assuming it's just a compression thing. No, I mean, well, I'm using a different mode. I'm using a locked mode. It's a little stream down here. We'll go look at it. I like how there are stairs and I choose not to use them. All right, let's use the stairs. Just, I would not drink the water out of this creek. Where's the text to speech? Well, redeems should be on. I had at one point enabled or set up my Stream Elements tipping page, but I don't have a link to it anywhere.
Don't marry women, pee in my mouth instead.
Okay, well that works. Throw. Does this place make me feel calm? Sure. I mean, it's pretty nice. All right, hold on. I'm trying to throw a leaf into the water for bone cuss.
It's coming in 4 hours! What is possibly debatable about that? 4 hours!
That is causing me emotional damage, though.
Squeezing the cuttlefish anus on their face like,
That didn't
I get
work.
the juiciest one!
I guess I don't need to use that leaf. It's going. You know what? Yeah, I mean, no, there's nobody here. It's warmed up a little bit. It was a little chilly this morning, but it's very comfortable now. Stuck egg. I always check my eggs.
Magma. Magma.
Go pee. I used the bathroom before I came into the woods. I don't like the idea of like dropping deuces and stuff like that. Is that a chickadee? There's something out there. Well, the difference between this and when cavemen lived, turn up hello, is, you know, like we've got civilization now, and I'm pretty sure civilized people don't want to see grown man-sized dumps on the walking trail. Should we visit Armenia someday? Maybe someday. I'd love to just travel. I heard a creature. That's just a leaf. How'd they know it's man-made? Animals don't usually eat the amount of baked beans that I do. So I have done some research, and I need to double check the terms and conditions, but Verizon apparently has a plan through like their discount arm where you can get unlimited 5 megabit a second data, like really unlimited. And that's definitely enough to stream on. 1080p 30 looks great at 5 megabits a second. It's only $35 a month too. I'll check it out when I get back. Right now it doesn't make any sense, but when I get back it makes some sense. just don't understand, like, I understand them capping data, but like, why cap it to 256 kilobits a second? It's a nice forest you've never seen with trees so far away. I would say this is a somewhat typical forest in the woods. Good morning, how are you? Pretty good. Beautiful day out.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know the leaves will start. I mean, you can already see the leaves starting to come out. A little bit. You see? I mean, these were all dead, you know, like a month ago. I'm walking chat. You wanna, do you like being down there? It's me walking my pet. Temperature's okay. It's a little bit chilly. Like, I could probably use like a light jacket, but it's fine. We're going to be getting rain all weekend, apparently. How's the hike? We just started, really. We were trying to stream in another trail earlier, but it was way too far out into the woods, so. I hear a crow. I heard something. Huh? Huh. Huh? I thought I heard a crow. It's a Wendigo? I don't think it's a Wendigo up here. Sounded like a crow. I mean, I'm sure they're out here. I mean, I've got no doubt. Berries for the winter. It's summer. Almost summer. I mean, we're getting there. Oh, bird. Okay. You saw the bird. Yeah, Jack. Well, I'm gonna walk real slow. There he is. See him? I saw him move. Next time he's all the way up in the trees now. Are there badgers? You could probably find a badger if you really looked for one. Are there bears? Oh yeah. Yeah, there are bears too. That's definitely like a thing. Are there turtles? Yep. One came to our house last year and Jen accidentally hit it with a weed whacker and she got scared and ran away. And then the turtle was just hiding in his shell for like an hour. She claims it was an accident. I don't think she's a violent person. Although she did attack me with a toilet paper roll yesterday. Well, it has been almost 12 minutes and the gimbal has not yet started beeping at us. Goddamn miracle. Speaking of beeping, I've got it like plugged in. Kind of want to like unplug it. How do I do that? Right here. It's like I'm using the power from the gimbal. I don't want to use that. You miss the beeping. You like the beeping. Well, it was. I'm gonna just say it was user error because I didn't have it set up properly. Peak content was me in a restaurant with redeems going off and the beeping, and a old Italian couple in their 90s. Me telling the 95-year-old woman that she looks great, and her saying, "What do you want, a quarter?" It's probably my favorite part. What do you want, a quarter? No, just trying to be nice, I guess. Looks like there's like a little off trail here. We're not doing that today. We're trying to do the. I'd like to do the main loop first. Well, it definitely looks like you can cut through if you want. That actually looks pretty well done. I have good people skills. You'd think for somebody who plays video games for a living and is primarily conversing with Twitch chat nowadays, I would be full on goblin. My only issue is if I don't know the map for the off trail. I know this trail loops. I don't know if the other trail loops. And I would like to get back. Oh yeah, this would be fine to cycle through. I mean, there's a ton of room. That's a little rocky. You need a mountain bike probably, but... Is this an average size path to walk for American hikers? I would say this is fairly wide. This is definitely a larger path. Now, if you're making a, like, Americans are obese joke, well played. My career as a teenage financial advisor? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really... It's like a walking trail, not really a hiking trail. I mean, so far it's been pretty mellow. You guys hear that bird? They're jamming. They're pretty far away. Frenchie coming
Walker
to this.
218 just resubscribed for 3 months.
Walker, thank you. Frenchie desperately trying to get away from the birds outside his window, goes to a Twitch stream for a reprieve, gets more birds. I don't see any stone effigies on this path. That's more near where I live. I'm not really close to where I live. Building a nest and mating? That sounds pretty fun. I've seen some YouTubers do that before. They were building a home out of a trailer. And then partway through building the trailer, she was pregnant with a baby. Okay, now what the hell's going on here? Because that is somebody's house. I don't know if that's sweet or if that, like, sucks for them. I don't know. I mean, if you love trails, it could be pretty cool, I guess. I'm going to try and not, like, mega dox them. My general attitude is, unless you're, like, in a city and there's, like, hundreds of people to the point where you'd never be able to avoid everyone, I try not to get anyone on camera if I could help it. Unless I start talking to them and I'm like, Watashi wa YouTube des. And they're like, oh, omoshiroi desu. And then they want to be on the camera. In that case, I'd put them on the camera. You can get birds really angry with noises. Like they'll attack you. Yeah, I mean, I think they just really want to make sure you don't wander in anyone's backyard. You admire my broken Japanese? Thank you. I'm finishing my first year of studies. It's been a struggle. It's a continual struggle, honestly. But you know what? It's good enough. Certainly better than I had a year ago. Twitch Shiteru. I don't know if they really know too much about Twitch. I mean, obviously, like the like extreme gamers in Japan would know, but I feel like YouTube is so much more popular over there. And nowadays we've all got an omnipotent robot whose apparent sole goal in life is to eradicate as many professions as possible, including translation. What are you going to do? Nothing too crazy on this trail yet. It's just been kind of vibing a little bit. Ready for Skynet overlords? Dude, it's like, I'm just waiting for them to be like, all right, we're done with our androids. I hear a dog. That's got to be really tough for a dog to live in that house and have like a constant stream of people walking behind his house. I like it. I don't want to show him. I kind of want to show him. He's just like sitting. Oh, now he got up. Okay, now they're coming over here. Whoa! Yeah, get the hell out of there. See orientation marks? You see those orange marks? Yeah, those dogs must have a... Is this the whole trail? That was like nothing. Hold on. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do the other trail.
Just resubscribed for 14 months. Awesome to see you exploring the world behind the highways.
There's actually kind of a highway nearby. It's not really a highway, it's like a thing. All right, I guess we're going to check out the... Gonna take a look at the map. Can't be called a bad driver while walking. As I was pulling out of the other trailhead, the road was like a 40-mile-an-hour road. There was a car that I saw off in the distance. And as I was pulling out, they must have sped up to like 80 miles an hour, came up right behind me, slammed on their brakes, and like laid on their horn. What are you doing? Why are you, Yeah, no, there's a truck nearby. We're almost back near the entrance to the park. Going sideways? You're facing sideways for a reason. I don't want to get the workers on. Gonna trip? You're not gonna trip. All right, I'm gonna look at the map. And I'll see if there's another alternate route we can go. But that was real easy. I don't even know that was a mile. Maybe it was like 1 mile. You see an animal? Oh. Like a squirrel or something, huh? Oh no, it's a bird again. I saw him hop down there. Yeah, no, this is where we were from the beginning. So it was a robin. So last time we did the main loop. I think we're going to do the outer loop. Which means I got to follow the pink trail. That one's probably going to be a little bit more off-road. I don't think I was really moving all that fast. We have red-winged blackbirds there. Can't really claim to be too much of a bird expert. Birds have wings. Can't tell you much else other than that. Because how long have we been streaming for? 40 minutes maybe total? Not counting the very first stream, which was like only a couple minutes. 30 minutes. I was a little concerned before because it was streaming at 6 megabits a second, which is normally not that big of a deal, but until I get the unlimited data, I want to be a little wary. So I think we got to go. It said something about going near the pond. I think I might have missed the entrance. But I bet you I can find it if I go down near the pond. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, maybe we'll take a little break. Take a little rest. We deserve it. Do I wear sandals in the summer? Sometimes. It's hard to find a comfortable pair. Sometimes they really chew up my feet. I need something like Birkenstocks or something. And I've bought pairs before and they're just really not that comfortable. But I like the idea of sandals. Pizza after the walk today. I tried to find food at the other place. I was kind of in a rush to get the stream started again once I got over here. I don't know. I might go eat something. Well, it seems like we looped back into each other again. Is the outer trail this way? Do you know?
If you go up the stairs, there's a path that goes all the way down to the old upper pond.
Yeah.
There's also another path that goes up to the pavilion.
Yeah.
You take a left.
I'll go up there.
To the old ski lift.
Oh, yeah. I think I want to take the first one. The outer trail, I think what it is. But the ski lift one, that sounds interesting. Does that run anymore or no?
Oh, no, it hasn't run for many years.
What are you going to do?
You can still see whatever's left of it.
Well, that might be interesting.
Yeah, yeah. This one tends to be a little muddy.
Oh, yeah.
Split just
And
resubscribed for 50
raining
months.
too, yeah.
Can Prize Obese hear this?
Sorry, it's like yelling at
Yes.
me. Yeah. Oh, maybe I'll check out that ski lift then. That sounds all right.
Yeah. Pretty steep going up, but and once you get up there, there's an open field, and then you keep going through that and take a left.
Well, that sounds great.
Yeah, you can't miss it from there.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll be on my way. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Yep, you too.
I think Z Split subscribed. Oh, Jesus. Hey. Thanks. I do not mean to do that. Why did it do that? Now you guys are upside down. Okay. Hold on. We're good. All right, now we're good. Whoa. I don't think we've had anything nearly as bad as the Wendy's incident from the other day. That was really messed up. Oh yeah. I think this is the way. It was tolerable until somebody redeemed the butthole command. If you were watching that, you would have clicked off the stream. I gotta be more careful in the future. The guy was definitely like, why the hell is your phone talking? He was for real like, your phone's talking to me. So, I didn't take a picture of the map, but I remember on the map, pink is the way for the main trail. He said it gets muddy. But I think it connects to the yellow trail, and the yellow trail goes up to the old ski lift, and he said it's pretty cool up there, so I might as well give it a shot. A lot of really tiny creeks, but somebody's done a really good job of building these little footpaths. The phone yelled the butthole command last Friday in a Wendy's, a very crowded Wendy's. Yeah, it was tough. Okay, so you see how it says yellow now? This is the way we're gonna go. How's the quality doing? Doing all right? Let us blast Ram Range in the Wendy's. I'm still trying to decide how exactly I want to handle donations and text-to-speech. There's got to be a... There really should be like a pre-vetting process. Well, I see the yellow spot here. I'm assuming this is where I'm going. Whoa. This is a bit of a hike. We're definitely on a trail going up a hill, so I was planning on sitting down by the lake earlier, but I don't want to seem crazy to the older guys, so I just kind of kept going. There's a nice log here. Maybe I'll take a break there. Well, the trail's really well marked. Does it sit at head height or chest height? The gimbal? It's in my hand. Waist height. You know what, we're gonna sit over here. Whoa. Remember to drink water? I didn't bring any. Seems uncomfortable to have to hold it? Not really. It's not that bad. No. Rookie mistake? No, I don't really don't bring water with me. I'd rather not have to carry it. And it's not like I'm going to be out all day. I'm going to be out for a couple hours. Are there ticks in the region? Yeah, there's definitely ticks out here. Yeah, this area of the country gets them. Am I still in Connecticut right now? I'm in Connecticut right now. Not for long. I'll be gone in like a month. The nature's the best part about it. You're from Bridgeport? I remember my brother went to college near Bridgeport. And we were walking to like a pizza place from his college that was like going into Bridgeport. And there was like a bunch of guys doing whippets in the parking lot, and they got really angry that we were walking past their parking lot. That's my story about Bridgeport. Does that sound about right? I mean, similar latitude is England, right? Roughly speaking, if you were to draw a line straight across, it would almost hit. I guess England might be a little bit closer to like Maine or something, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was a race thing or if they were like, hey, you're ruining our whippet high, you know? But it was memorable. Well, I'm not moving to a state. I'm just going to be in Japan for 3 months. I'm thinking about traveling like 6 months out of the year. It'll be hard with Jen and all, but I don't really like just sitting in a basement all day. Life's too short, you know? Bring her with me? She's invited. She likes her house though. And she likes her job and she likes her family. So it's not just like, oh, I'm gonna go. You know, it's Italian, you know, they don't really, the umbilical cord doesn't stretch very far. It's a very short throw distance. Life's pretty tall for you? Who was it? Somebody got a permaban on Saturday for the manlet comment. I still like the basement. You remember? I think they're in the Discord. I don't know if they're like, maybe if I earn enough good boy points in the Discord, I could get like unbanned or something. I don't really know how that works. Somebody in the Discord was like, hey, I got banned. I think they were banned for spoiling. They're like, when do I get unbanned? It's like, you must not be around here very often. Oh, you think I'm in that thing every day? When I am in that thing, how many unbans do you think I process? It's not a lot. The way I look at it is, if you want to do yourself like that, if you want to try and take a shot at the king, you better not miss, because you don't get a second chance. I just want that sort of people around, you know? World was easier? You know, I mean, World and Rise are different games, you know? They're both easy in their own different ways. I think World has harder top-end challenges for sure. Okay, hold on. I'm assuming I'm going up. Because that's yellow there. Ah, I get it now. So this was a ski lift. So that must be, you know, whatever you want to call them, the winch that would pull the ski lift up. Okay, that makes sense now. Now I know what I'm looking at. We don't need any dots. And then we're coming back down. We just gotta keep an eye out. So I don't know anything about this ski lift or this hill or skiing. I went skiing once. It was 2005. I went with Jen. I rented skis. I didn't want to pay for the lessons. And I went on the starter hill. And I went down. But it was basically on one foot the entire time. And I was throwing stuff off of me the entire time as I was going down there. Ski poles, gloves, an extra ski. Did I fall? When I got to the bottom, I did. Some guy skis up to me. He's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think I'm okay." And he's like, "Are you from Queens College?" I said, "No." He didn't say anything after that. He just looked ahead and skied away. He just left. See ya, loser. Not from Queens College. Not my problem. No. That's why I learned a lesson there. Next time, just lie. Woodpecker? No, woodpecker would be louder, right? It's making some noise up there. Huh. I was 11 in 2005, absolutely. What kind of New Balance shoes am I wearing right now? I'm wearing Nikes. I don't remember the model or whatever they're called. In real life vlog stream. Would you call it a vlog? I guess you could. Video log? People still watch those? I guess the person has an interesting enough life or they're a good enough storyteller. Needs more rants. I just told a story. Ever tried barefoot shoes? Nah. The only guy that I knew that would wear it is kind of a weirdo. So that field back there, I wonder if that's a public field. That looks like somebody's house. Yeah, I guess vlogs. I mean, I guess you could always do a live vlog. Live vlogging from the woods. From the abandoned ski lift. We're just going to check around over here. I don't really know what it is. Think I'm an interesting streamer? Thank you. Gapers! What's gaping? Today we're looking for an 18-inch diameter birch. Better do those jaw exercises. Birdhouse. Where is it? I'm like looking right at it. I bet there hasn't been food in there for a while though. You don't normally put food in a birdhouse? Oh, just for things to hang out and build a little home. Give them some beans. I'm having some leftover beans for dinner tonight. I mean, it's not the only thing I'm eating, but get some pork with it. I guess we're gonna go look at that field. I'm assuming I'm not trespassing. Trying to get more fiber. Beans, man. There were multiple comments from the last stream that I was going to get shot, which is kind of disturbing. Okay, that's definitely a woodpecker. Did you hear that? I'm not gonna go that way, but I saw another like entrance down here. Okay, hold on, let's see if we can find him. Oh, there he was. Did you see him? He's gone now. We're bird watching. We saw some robins. It's pretty hard right now, though. You're watching me? I do not know about eBird. I'm not familiar with the eBird. Where was that entrance? I think it was right over here. Okay. That was a crow. It's like flying in circles. Oops. I mean, he said there's a field, guys, but like... Definitely a lot of birds up here, man. Just keep going up. There's nothing else up there. All right, we're going to go in this field. We're going to look at it. I hear them. This really does not. Okay, this looks a little bit like a path. Right? I think they're trying to get like termites. It's just like I see houses up here. Oh, Amatsu's here. Oh, no. Now we're in luck. Oh, the gimbal's been fine the whole time, Amatsu. No beeping. Not even one beep. This really looks like somebody's house. I mean, they've got wood. It looks like a really nice house. I mean, do you normally have like a flagpole? That's not normal, right? Maybe it's the old ski lodge. Maybe that fence is their property line. Don't walk. You guys are getting so nervous. Look at the field, man. I could sit by that tree. I'm not hurting no one. I can't tell if it's a house. I'm just vibing, man. I've got an S23 Ultra. That's what I'm using. This is the wide angle lens. Where will I add a game camera when I'm streaming now? Windows XP, look at that. It's nice up here. I don't think there's going to be any gunshots. I think we're safe. A little prop plane coming out. Buy a house here. They look pretty expensive, and this is coming from somebody who has a house that looks pretty expensive. In someone's backyard. I see a bunch of houses. I feel like this has got to be like, I want to say it's public property. If somebody comes out and yells at me, I'll go away. I'm not going to be here long. Go and find out. Let me start knocking on doors. I'm wearing orange. I'm wearing the same sweatshirt I was wearing last week. Grass is well maintained. It looks nicer than my grass does right now. That's for damn sure. I mean, there's some dandelions in it. I don't know whether you consider that bad or not. It looks like a lawn. Yeah, I mean, somebody takes care of it. Would I eat the dandelions? I think they are edible. What's the temperature? Well, the forecast said it was going to be 60 degrees Fahrenheit. It feels like it's somewhere between 60 and 70 Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is. 25 Celsius? I don't know if there's any HOAs up here. I guess there could be. $60 is 15. Well, there you go. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. You know, I mean, I worked up a tiny sweat. Granted, I was walking up a hill for like 10 minutes. But with like a light sweatshirt on and the sun on you, it's perfect. I mean, there's not like a lot of houses. I'm trying not to like show houses, but this is what I was talking about. There's like a flagpole. Not zooming inside someone's window. I should bring some CCP flags with me, though. Well, I mean, that's just it. Like, this is a ski lift. It might be a lodge. Or a former lodge. Maybe somebody lives there now. I'll get shot. Why does everybody think everybody gets shot constantly in the United States? Outside of our rampant school shootings and other acts of random violence. I was watching a somewhat offensive video yesterday, and it said, it made the claim, anyone born after 1995 lived a nearly fundamentally different life, and that parents after 1995 did not like letting their kids go outside. In the United States. I don't know what it's like in other countries. Was I born after 1995? You answer my question. Well, up there, I know it's not your country, but in Finland, they swaddle their babies and leave them outside in the winter for like a couple hours. But mind you, I think it's great. But that's like the opposite. I know it was probably really tough for kids growing up during coronavirus. Was born in 97, was a come home and the streetlights turn on kid? That sounds very normal. The guy that was making the talk was a boomer, and that's why I'm kind of sus on it, you know? I have a bug biting my ass cheek. Oh, get off my ass cheek. Oh, it's specific. I have to be clear. It's specifically a USA thing. There was a lot of commercials.
Look, I will bite you, okay?
Okay,
If I
that's
see
good.
you, any one of you in real life, you're getting bitten.
And it was all about stranger danger and how strangers were going to roll up on you in vans and cars and pick you up and take you away. Now, mind you, that definitely happened. I think it mostly happened with family acquaintances and not like complete random strangers. How small are my
All right,
shorts?
well, I guess I just got to settle for the incest today.
It crawled into the back of my jeans. Toad, you're saying it's crusty. Are you on the right quality settings? Because our quality should be pretty good. Oh, the redeems are crusty? Oh, you're probably getting them in Echo. Yeah, maybe I'll try and adjust the audio settings. It's very difficult with this app. Sounds like it's coming from a Wii remote speaker. I feel like that probably adds to the comedy.
Nut.
Play the Wii horror game called Calling? There's no justice in this world, Zravius. It's difficult to build an audience around retro titles. Even one of the greatest gaming retro gods in the world, the Mexican Runner, sometimes, I feel like, depending on what he's playing, has a hard time getting people. No justice, man. All right, I think we're going to go back on the trail. I got to stand up. Building audience around 4U. That's like 10 years old now, right? Is that retro? See you later, Shep. Well, we didn't die. It's a little weird. It's like random trash cans. Is this real life? Yep. I don't know what I'm expecting to be inside the trash can. Just a trash can. Just got leaves in it. Well, we used about 3 gigs of data in an hour. I guess we should probably get moving then. Leave something in it. I don't have anything to leave in it. Other than a part of myself, which... that was done earlier. All right. Like I said, I used the bathroom before I went on this walk. Where am I? I'm in the woods. I'm on a hiking trail. Currently, we are in the remains of an old ski lift. So the trail you're about to see us walking down used to have a ski lift up here, and I guess that was probably a ski lodge up there where we were sitting. It's just a guess, though. Am I alone? That's a little creepy. Gothbog, thank you. Oh, I turned the volume.
Zero G just resubscribed for 22 months.
Are you alone? Yeah, man, I'm alone. But if monsters come and get me, you think I'm afraid of that? It's super creepy, isn't it, Toad? It's pretty messed up. Winter walking stream when it's pitch black in the forest, then you'll feel scared. Well, if there's snow on the ground, I'm not going walking. I'm not Norwegian. I'm mostly Mexican. Parkour action? You missed last stream, man. If you could prove Bigfoot existed, but you had a 100% chance of being eaten in the process, would I do it? Absolutely not. You don't walk in the snow? I don't make a habit of it. No. It's not shaky cam at all. I fixed the gimbal, dude. The gimbal was freaking out before, but we got it going pretty well right now. No, no overheats. We're very fortunate. This would be sick to sled down. I mean, you would want to get rid of that log. Do I have winter boots? I've got boots. I wear them in the winter sometimes, if I'm like snow blowing my driveway. Boot with the fur. Oh, we almost walked past it. You saying I've got the apple bottom jeans? Boots with the fur? Everyone's looking at her. All right, so we're going to do the outer trail. We might take a look at the pond again. People that arrived a little bit later. You're looking at me? I'm looking at you. Looking good? I have no idea what I look like. I have not looked into the selfie cam yet. Do I find a skinwalker in the pond? Sounds pretty sweet. I look nice? I appreciate that. Today's my tough day. I had to get up at like 6 a.m. I think that's early. I know some of you get up about that time every day because you have to, but I'm a soft, entitled streamer who does not regularly need to get up at 6 a.m. That's tough on me. Heavy Lion is the crown. I'm slowly being corrupted by Northern Lion into believing that streaming is truly the hardest profession in the world. I can't even say it without laughing. It's a good gag, man. I like that gag. Oh, I wake up pretty easy too, yeah. I rarely oversleep. Touch the grass? You missed it, dude. We were just in a really nice field. Yeah, you have to watch the VOD, I guess. We still got plenty of time in the woods, though. We'll be going through a different trail pretty soon. So to me, this sort of scenery is kind of like, I don't want to say normal, because I don't really do too many walks in the woods, at least not like I used to when I was a kid. But does this seem like foreign to some people? based on where you live. Like, I guess if you lived in a city your whole life, this might be kind of cool. If you have 2 a.m. for work, that's terrible. Yeah, no, Turnip was making a comment earlier, Zravius, that he thought it was interesting seeing a forest where the trees are all like pretty far apart from each other. It's nicer than Florida. Well, this is a good time to be around here. It still gets pretty hot up here in the summer months. And at that point, I guess you may as well be in Florida. Am I hiking? Yeah, I guess I'd call this hiking. Yeah, for sure. I could definitely use like a walking stick or something. Only because if I got one hand and I'm going down a hill, it's a little bit hard to stabilize myself. Maybe I got to work on my core. Use the gimbal. They sell an attachment. You can buy a monopod that doubles as a hiking stick.
Magma. Magma.
This is where we were before.
Magma.
It's not because I'm old.
Magma.
Mods, time that person out for one day. Let's give him 24 hours. No, not Zravius. No. Was it Zion is here? Matsu's like going off with the shotgun. I'm sure Zravius has a backlog of things that we could time him out for 24 hours for, but I think currently he's past the point of truth and reconciliation. He's no longer considered an enemy of the state. There it is. Take your shot. They just poke their head up above the counter. Get them. Little eyes are, little beady little eyes are looking right at you. So we're going to sit by the lake, and then we're going to go on the other trail. And I'm just going to... It's kind of fun walking from one thing, sitting, walking again. Oh. I heard him. I don't see him, though. Gotta say, things are going pretty smoothly. I've some optimism for Japan, guys. Camera turns right to a man smiling at Shep. Can I catch a fish barehanded? Absolutely not. Touch the water. It's not really running water. Otherwise, I would. It might be, yeah, parasites or something. Have I ever tried? Well, I've tried to catch fish before, and I can't even do it with tools. If I could start catching them with tools, maybe I'll try it with my bare hands. Parasite Shep. I love Parasite Eve. That's a great game. The first one. Everything after that just gets bad, especially the PSP one. That one was really weird. 2 was okay. 2 was different. 2 was okay. It's kind of like Resident Evil. Now, Parasite Eve 1 is really just an RPG, but Parasite Eve 2 was kind of like live action, sort of. Guess we could set up the tripod. Who is my Parasite Eve? Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Set up the gimbal and let us watch me. Just sitting here. I don't really have it on like a tripod. I don't have like a... Oh, it does not like that. I don't have like a tripod thing. Can I put the camera down and do a dance for you? Like a TikTok dance? I mean, I have a tripod. I just like, it's at home. Okay. I almost danced and now people are asking me to twerk. You want to see that dumpy? Every time I see somebody attempting a twerk that hasn't practiced it, it looks real bad. A lot of woodpeckers out here. I'll tell you what I can do. I can walk you like a dog. Put you down on the ground.
Ryoxinfar just resubscribed for 40 months.
Bryax, thank you. It really feels like I'm walking a pet. A weird sounding bird. You hear that bird? Are we a pet to me? Somewhere in Twitch chat, there's the abstraction of a person. Not a pet, though. The hive mind. Apparently the gimbal is supposed to last for 10 hours. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Well, what's up, man? It's for bikes? I mean, it's for people that don't want to have to jump over the river. Alright, so that's where we went before. We're going this way. It's this location near my home. Why do people ask questions like that? Yeah, my house is right there. Right there. Come visit sometime. Yeah, I'm so happy you asked. Oh, hold on. I have to walk there or if I have to drive? The answer to that question, 100% of the time, is I need to drive. This is not a country or state that is built for walking anywhere. I mean, it is what it is, you know? The automobile lobby figured out real quick if they could convince Congress to build highways, they could take over the whole country. And you know what? They did. Small town in rural America? You know, if you want a lot of space to yourself, there's definitely places you can move where you won't see anyone for hours. If that's what you want. I could do my Gollum cosplay. I feel like Gollum's more of like a cave creature. Ever have any experience of the supernatural? Sure. Not in broad daylight, though. Rural America has terrible internet. They're rolling out fiber, man. Someday we'll be a first world country. We're getting there. Could have worded the question less stalkery. That was mega stalker. Mega, I want to turn my streamer into a skin suit sort of energy. Well, this is definitely way more of a trail than the other trail. The other trail was real easy. I know, man. It was only one person that came up to me at school. You know, in Japanese today, we were going over a concept of like, I wanted to do this, so I became this. And I got asked the question of like, you wanted to become famous. And I said, I became a YouTuber to become famous. And everyone laughed. Why would they all laugh? Everyone laughed. They all thought it was so funny. It's okay. I'm struggling with the short form conjugations, man. I gotta relearn those. I mean, you're lucky if anyone's ever heard of Monster Hunter. I guess nowadays it's gotten a little bit more popular. You're laughing with me? Yeah! This trail is like way better than the other trail. I used to do this when I was younger. I used to volunteer to blaze trails. Which I know it sounds like smoking marijuana. It just means, like, you know, spray painting markers and stuff like that. It is pretty muddy. The guy was right. It has gotten a little muddy out here. Did I met Gnome already? Yeah, you just missed it. It's 10 minutes ago. He was great. Am I still just wearing sneakers? Honestly, they're fine. I don't really need to get hiking shoes. They are dirty, though. There's one downside, is they've gotten kind of dirty. Oh, straight ahead. Well, it's not like mud up to my ankles or anything like that. It's just, you know, it's just a little muddy, that's all. Like you could see up ahead. It's a lot of mud. Trying to give you like the first person. If I try to call Bigfoot yet. People are really into Bigfoot nowadays, huh? There's like a Steam game about tracking Bigfoot, isn't there? We are more into Bigfoot going ape on me. What if we form a lifelong platonic friendship and travel together? Yeah, it's getting pretty muddy out here. We're gonna keep going though. I'm not gonna cower it out. Ooh, that's real muddy. All right, we're gonna go off the trail a little bit. Sit in it. Dude, I gotta get back in my car at some point. One of my big muddy ass cheeks imprinted on it. I used to be all about getting people into Monster Hunter. I'd say I'm past that phase. I still enjoy the game, but I'm not as much of an evangelist of it as I used to be. I used to be like buying people copies of Monster Hunter Tri. Couldn't imagine doing that with Rise. Maybe with World. If it were on a better console, I would have done it with 4U. This is just nothing but mud. Well, this is when the hiking shoes would really come in handy. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. I used to shill for them? Well, they pay me to stream their games now sometimes. We had a paid sponsorship for Exoprimal. That was pretty sweet. Thank God for these rocks. They're kind of saving me. My shoes still got a little wet. Hopefully we're through the worst of it. Heard nobody talk about Exoprimal. I was kind of surprised they sponsored me because I made a YouTube review of the beta and I said, like, kind of sucks. The most recent beta, in some ways, is worse. They didn't even have the cool PvE mission. Taco Bell? I don't think I'm near one, dude. Otherwise, I'd go. I can definitely go for one of those cravings boxes. I mean, that's just it. It's like, okay. You know, I mean, there are a lot of PvE games that have horde-based combat that are great. Like, look at Vermintide. You know, Vermintide and Deep Rock Galactic and all those games. I think it's because there's a variety of stuff to do. And it's like hard. Like, you might actually die and face consequences. You don't really get that in Exoprimal. They stopped offering the $5 craving boxes at most places last week. That's terrible news. Do they have a $6 box? That table's cute. You like it? You can go look at it. There's a fire pit out here. So my thing is, I actually kind of like the PvP in Exoprimal. As strange as that might sound, like I'm actually kind of into it. Get in the pit. I'm not gonna get in the pit. I'm gonna plug my phone in though. Is at 46% battery. So, in theory, the phone on its own should last about 3 hours without needing any power from the gimbal. Of course, I could always get an external battery pack, and that's not an issue. This is kind of interesting. Oh, the hut. I was going to bring you guys over to this thing. Check out the hut. Or we can just hang out by the stream for an hour. We're going to find some good graffiti in here. I'm a giant fish. Right, gapers? I didn't bring anything to graffiti with. Well, that's interesting. Is that like an alien or something? Huh. Oh, I found Twitch chat. This one's actually pretty well done. If you are reading this, you suck. Huh. It's kind of aggressive. That's very much a Twitch chat sort of thing to say. I think I've seen that thing verbatim in some larger Twitch streams. Got a bear. What's the can? Cranberry White Claw. I don't like White Claw. That cheap vodka. I want to check out that garden looking thingy. Not Red Bull, White Claw. You know, I want to do the whole trail, and I'm already up to 5 gigs of data. I hate this country. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. It's a Goga pit? What's a Goga pit? Wrestling ring. I have no idea what it is. There's no flowers. Oops. Uh-oh. It's not really closing. Dodgeball. In a real Israeli dodgeball pit. Interesting. Should get a dog. I would love to have a dog. John's allergic. Just seems like a really small space to have dodgeball, though. Go back to Italy and got her. Gaucha. She misses me. I know she does. An Argentine tegu? What the hell is an Argentine tegu? Ooh. I like this mode where it locks the motor. I like the, do you guys like the stable cam view? Or do you like the crazy shaky cam POV view? She's allergic to the saliva, guys. It's not just like the fur. It's everything about dogs and cats she's allergic to. You like the dog view? If you do tricks, can we get a treat? There's apparently a mode I could put this in where it'll start just spinning the camera like Inception. I'm going to try and find it. I don't remember what it is. I'm going to find it out. I'm going to do it to you guys next time. It's not a GoPro. This is a S23 Ultra. Man, I really want to go up that trail. It's not really marked, though. Let's do it. I mean, how bad could it be? I think it's a shortcut. It's not going to go to anyone's house. This is straight through the middle of the woods. Because Because if I kept going in the other trail, we eventually hit a fence. And there's people's houses there. This is going straight across. So, look, I know it's the USA. I'm almost, my feelings are almost hurt by how often people think people both have and use guns on random strangers here. I know it's in the news. I know it happens. Do I have tree frogs? I have no idea. It's got to be pretty wild for Floridians. If you've never been out of Florida, you don't get too many deciduous trees. When do I find the pandas? I feel bad for pandas, man. Almost too dumb to live. This is a lot more interesting than the other trail. It's a bit of a workout. It's all uphill so far. I think pandas just got lucky ecologically. I mean, I don't think the people of China selectively meddled with pandas to make them that dumb. Like red pandas? I'm aware of red pandas, although are those technically pandas? I know it's in their name, but they're related to raccoons. That makes sense. Well, I'm happy to say this path does have some markings. I don't know where it goes. I have no idea where it connects, but I'm not too worried about it. But like, why do we call a panda rather than like the Chinese bear? Is panda bear in Chinese? I guess I should probably know that. I don't. Why do we call it Japan instead of Nippon? Nihon. You know, who knows? Why do we call China China instead of Chongguo? I don't know. Eater of bamboo. Well, you know what? Does the red panda eat bamboo too? All right, we found the common link. You guys read that weird stuff about Elon Musk He's got an alt account where he role plays as his 3-year-old son. That's real weird. I mean, I don't blame him for having a burner account. You know, you're a billionaire, you want to get horny on Maine, I understand. But like, A, why is your burner account a child? B, why is that child your son? And C, why are you hitting on people as your child? That's what I want to know. I think it's maybe a little bit more. You already got to be pretty fucked up to want to be a billionaire or become a billionaire. You know, outside of like maybe very few exceptions, you have to have a total disregard for, you know, your fellow human suffering to ever acquire that much wealth and inflict such hardships on your fellow man. Because like, you don't get there yourself, you know. You're not making every cheeseburger from McDonald's by yourself. You have to hire other people. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying, you know, most quote-unquote self-made billionaires definitely, they had to give up a lot of their humanity. Well, this is interesting. That tree almost looked like an actual fence. Bezos, he's a psycho? Yeah, I mean, he very proudly wears the badge of not caring about people. In terms of, like, the work requirements for his employees and his factories. And he was like, he had to hire a firm to be like, tell me how to give to charity. It's like, do you not have a charity you care about? It's weird. Where are all the animals? We saw some birds earlier. I just slipped a little bit. Oof. We might see a squirrel. This is my cell provider. I am using Google Fi. That was no mud, man. It was just like a pile of leaves slipped out from under me. I'm okay. I'm going to limp a little bit. My knee hurts a little. No, I just banged my knee. It just hurts. It's fine. HP low now. I better take a mega potion, dude. Hook up that max potion IV drip. I would like to get something to eat. Maybe I'll get something to eat after this. This looks like the trails connect. I have good reception for the woods. So I was in another trail before I started the stream. And the reception was so bad we had to end that stream and go here. I'll be fine, guys. So I am getting soft tacos. If there's a Taco Bell nearby, I'll go. Here, chainsaw. Oh, we're back to the entrance. It would appear so. Oh, dog. Dog, 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 dog. it going today? Beautiful dog, man. Oh my God. Main trail's great. The outside trail's maybe a little too muddy.
Really?
Yeah, so
From all that rain?
yeah, it's still pretty muddy. I went up to the ski lift though. It's looking nice up there.
Is it?
Yeah, it's great. Okay, have a good one. Whew. Trying to see if we can see the robins at all. I don't see them. I don't hear them either. This was a fun stream. It was about 2 hours. Last time we streamed, 30 minutes of it were at, it was like on a blank screen as I was desperately trying to order Taco Bell. And that didn't work out well at all. That's a very happy looking dog. Saw a robin? You get a lot of wild birds where you are? You've got a lot of plants nearby you, so I guess maybe they like to hang out. Better than your weather? We're going to be getting your rain soon, I think. I didn't know there were a lot of parks or trails nearby you. I guess you really got to plan that stuff out in cities. I saw a cardinal this morning on my school campus. I almost streamed my school campus, but I'm like, I should probably not do that until I'm done with classes. Because then for sure people are going to walk up and go, hey, how's it going, man? Is that oasis? You should have seen when we were at a field at the top of the mountain. Well, I'm going to get a lot more data at the start of next month. I think May 3rd, I get 65 gigs to use. And then in Japan, I'm going to get an unlimited Wi-Fi spot. And then when I'm back in the US, I'm going to get one of those Wi-Fi things from Verizon that gives unlimited streaming at 5 megabits. Could practice Japanese with them. Well, I mean, that's if it's my classmates that come up to me. It could just be random people. They're partying now, man. Get mall food? Not really near a mall. Will I stream the parks in Japan? There's going to be a lot of in real life streaming in Japan. Yeah, I don't really have any malls near me. I think I've got one like maybe 30 minutes away. People that friendly in Connecticut? College students might be, and they may not be from Connecticut. Manga store. You just want to see the dojins. When? June 8th? Around June 8th. Gonna be doing a lot of in real life streams. It's gonna be mostly night. Like we'll probably be starting around 6 or 7 p.m. Japan time. I was thinking of doing like something like a heavy day and then very light day alternating schedule. So like a 12-hour one day and then the next day only like 3 or 4. Never ever tried to talk to you in college? Huh. I just walk up and talk to everybody. So I don't really wait for people to engage me. I usually do the engaging. I don't really know what that's like. You just got asked out sometimes? Like they didn't even try to have a normal conversation, they just hit on you? Is that what some and or most men are like? They just like walk up to you and you're like, hey, you want to go out? Is that the... Huh. Like you're just minding your own business and it's like birds in the forest, like, hey, you want to, you know, do the sex thing? It sounds a lot nicer when the birds do it. They leave each other their own space, I think. Check out this bottle cap I got you. Check out all these cool shiny objects I have. Did ask if I wanted to get coffee or whatever? Well, I mean, I guess everybody's got to start somewhere. You cuss a lot? You had a guy try to sing to you in high school? It was funny. Did it work? Were you impressed at all? I'm gonna go with no. What if he made like a custom song for you and he like put your name in and everything? That'd be a little romantic, right? We got a plumber backing in. He's trying not to laugh. I'm sure it was very awkward. You bonded over Twitch and became friends? Well, that's great. That's great news. All right, I think, is this the camera I want? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go get food. I'm gonna like turn off the stream because I don't know where I'm gonna get it or how long it is gonna take for me to get it. Eat an apple. I didn't bring any snacks. It's a real me issue. Closer? Get closer, streamer. So we'll stream later. I might take a nap. I don't know if it's going to be before or after dinner. We have to play Street Fighter V. So we're going to do that at some point. Look forward to it. All right. Thank you all for hanging out. I will see you soon. 6, 6, 6. Not Street Fighter V. Street Fighter 6. 6. Not 5. 6. Goodbye. I'm leaving. Goodbye.